University of Missouri Extension economist Ron Plain is our marketing analyst this week. Ron joined us Thursday morning to discuss high returns for pig producers, profitability for the rest of 2014, and the latest USDA swine herd numbers.
Well, USDA's March survey said we're up a bit on the breeding herd, 0.3% compared to a year ago, but market hog numbers are down 3.1% compared to last year. So that's going to mean fewer hogs to slaughter in coming months and continued high hog prices.
Specifically in production, what are we recording for pigs per litter and slaughter weights?
Remarkable numbers in both categories, Jeff. Pigs per litter, 9.53 during the December-February quarter. That was down 5.5% from a year ago. By far the biggest drop we've had. In the last 30 years prior to this, a 1.7% drop in pigs per litter had been the biggest decline. So big drop there due, of course, to the PED virus. And then weights the other direction. We're setting weights most week, new records most weeks on slaughter weights. Last week, 285.5 pounds for the average live weight in Iowa, Minnesota at slaughter. That was the third consecutive record week for heavy weights.
Do you think this continues into summer? Perhaps if it warms up, the PED virus might have as much of an impact. Could that continue?
Well, hopefully the number of new cases will slow, and there's some signs that already happening. It's a virus, and they spread like colds and flus a lot faster and more of a problem containing during the winter months. So we're expecting the number of new farms to break with PED will decline as the weather gets better, but realize PED gives us a lot of baby pig death loss. It was a big problem during the winter, so those pigs that didn't survive PED last winter are not going to be available for slaughter this summer, and so we're expecting a very tight supply and high pork prices this summer.
Describe to me the strength in the lean hog futures market.
Record prices there, Jeff. Prior to this year, $108 per hundredweight was the highest price ever on futures. We've had a lot of 120s, a few $130 per hundredweight prices. So by far the highest ever.
And in the in the live market, Ron?
Live hog prices in the high 90s. A few hogs have sold $1 a pound on a live weight basis. Again, record levels there. So it's a situation where the pork supply is tight, the overall meat supply is tight, and we're looking at record hog prices.
What are our current break-evens coming in at?
Break even on a live weight basis, it's been running somewhere in the mid-50s. That puts it in the mid-70s on a carcass weight basis here in the last few months. That fine, better corn harvest we had last year has pulled down feed cost and really helped on the cost of production side.
And obviously this might be a little early to ask this question, but what the heck, I'll ask it anyway. With a normal corn harvest this year, is it possible that hog producers could see profits for the rest of 2014?
I think the odds are pretty good of that, Jeff. We're expecting a tight pork supply and high hog prices through the end of the year. We're going to come down from the summer peak, but still very strong through the rest of the year. If we don't have adverse weather for corn and a good crop, we'll probably see corn prices stay where they are and drop a little bit as we go into harvest. So yes, very good chance the rest of this year will be profitable for hog producers.
You hinted at this in the beginning, Ron, but your forecast for prices over the next month or two?
Well, we've been trading hogs 125 on a carcass basis. We're probably going to see prices stay somewhere in the 120s at, I would think, probably through July, then start to decline, but still compared to normal, I expect prices above $80 per hundredweight on a carcass basis for the low this fall.